G'day everyone, Ian Fegan here, also known as Professor Shoelace. Today's video is how to tie a one-handed shoelace knot. Now there's all sorts of one-handed techniques out there. My technique is based on my two-handed Ian knot technique, which when done with two hands is normally the world's fastest shoelace knot. When done with one hand, it's somewhat slower but hopefully easier than some of the other one-handed techniques. Now we create a left over right starting knot, pull the end through, and I'll show you the knot how I normally tie it first, and then I'll show you some detail later. Create one loop, a second loop, pull them through, and that's the finished knot. Pretty cool, huh? Now, I'll revert to two hands because I can show you a bit more detail that way. The right hand loop is created by folding the loose end underneath. So you've got the loop, the loose end sitting below. The left hand loop is created by simply putting it over the top. So we've got the loop, the loose end on top. And the two loops overlap each other a bit like a pretzel. So you've got one loop, second loop like so. Now the idea is that this loose end here has to be fed through that loop, and that loose end there has to be pulled through that loop. So if I was using two hands, I'd be doing it like this. Okay. With one hand, what I do is when I've put them on top of each other, I use my middle finger and push that away from myself. Then, with my thumb and index finger, I grab that loose end and pull it towards myself. Now, although I'm pulling and pushing in a straight line in line with the shoe, when it's tight, that will still end up nice and straight across the shoe, and it will stay just as secure as any conventional shoelace knot. So that's it. That's how to use the Ian knot technique to tie a one-handed shoelace knot. If you want more details on the Ian knot technique, you can go to Ian's shoelace site.